So hey everyone, now you got to tolerate me because I'm here for like 7 days and I'm going to keep posting. So bear with me, and if you don't want to listen to me, don't listen to me. But I mean, so few people ask me about how they can maintain a fitness lifestyle in their dorms. I mean, a lot of students, they stay in their dorms and they got to eat the food that's given to them, and they don't have an option to buy food from outside, and it's really expensive to live a bodybuilding lifestyle, right? Let's face it, if you don't have money, it becomes really difficult to lead a bodybuilding lifestyle. Because I know it's really hyped. I mean, people spend a lot of money on drinks, on outings, and they say they don't have money to live a fitness lifestyle. But let's face it, you gotta have money to live a fitness lifestyle. So now, if you're a student in the dorms, there are a variety of ways in which you can definitely hit your macros, and you can definitely progress and lead a successful fitness lifestyle. Now, what you got to remember is you got to understand nutrition first of all. So first, you got to be able to figure out the number of calories that you as an individual, depending on your vital statistics, your weight, your height, etc., need. Once you've figured those calories out and you've figured the numbers that you need to progress, you need to start hitting those numbers consistently. Now, I know that meal timing is really important, and it's really important for competitors and people who are competing, but it's also really overrated because your body works in a 24-hour window. So the total number of calories and the total number of carbs, proteins, and fats that you're giving your body at the end of the day is what matters, and not like timing your meals and being really obsessive about that. So now, if you're in your dorms, there are a variety of options that you can there are a variety of ways in which you can definitely reach your protein needs, carbs needs, and fats needs. Now, if you're in the US, it's really easy because you have a lot of pre-cooked meals, you have a lot of packaged meals like chicken breast that's already done. You got to just heat it up. So if you're in the US, you can definitely look at options like pre-cooked meals. You can definitely look at options like already cooked chicken breast. I mean, you get those 1 minute rice packets that you can like just put in a microwave, and you can like it cooks in like a minute, and it has the same macros as white rice. And so instead of like boiling it and going through all of that, you can definitely use that. But the problem with that is that it's slightly more expensive. So you got to be able to invest a little bit more if you think you really want to lead a fitness lifestyle. Cut expenses from elsewhere. I mean, it's really possible. If you're given a budget, stop spending on going out, stop spending on women, stop spending on drinks and all these outings. Once in a while, it's fine, but you got to be able to manage your money too, and you got to be able to find these kind of different alternatives. Now, if you're in India, it becomes slightly tougher, but you can definitely reach your macronutrient needs. So look at different options like cereals, like really healthy cereals, protein powder. Now, if you don't sit well with a certain protein powder like whey, because a lot of people are lactose intolerant, you can definitely go in for like a vegan protein powder or anything like that. So look at different handy protein options like maybe protein powder, like maybe Greek yogurt, and there are different like protein bars. And I'm sure if you go to a grocery store and you like really put some time into it, you can definitely find like uh alternatives for protein, carbs, and fats. For carbs, it can be like a healthy cereal, it can be rice cakes, it can be different kinds of stuff, pre-packaged meals. But what matters at the end of the day is that you're hitting your caloric intake for the day. Now, if you have access to a kitchen, you can take like one day of the week, get like chicken and rice in bulk, and cook for the rest of the week. Maybe the weekends, you can go to a friend's house, use his kitchen, and cook your meals. So it's not like you can't progress if you're in the dorms, or if you don't. It's going to be tough, but that's where the challenge is, right? I mean, if it's not challenging you, it's not going to feel, you're not going to be as satisfied when you get there. But if you've like really put some effort into it and you get there, you're definitely going to be satisfied. So look for different options like I said, Greek yogurt, whey, your different kinds of cereals, rice cakes, almond butter. All these things you can just keep in a fridge, and whenever you want, you can just eat them. So like 3 meals you can definitely do from these kind of stuff, and you can do like a meal or two that you've prepped. So take like one day of the week, use a Sunday, go to a friend's house, use the kitchen in your friend's house, and cook like maybe 2 meals per day for 7 days. So that becomes like 14 meals. So cook like maybe chicken and rice in bulk, cook like chicken and pasta in bulk, cook anything in bulk, and you can keep it in your dorms. It's not like you can't. and you definitely might have access to a fridge too, so you can keep your meals in the fridge and you can heat them up whenever you want. So now my situation currently is bad, so I'm still trying to make the best out of it by eating this Greek yogurt and like eating chicken, and I wasn't really able to carry food with me. Otherwise, when I'm traveling, I definitely carry food because my luggage is already very heavy. But I definitely carry food with me. I mean, when I was competing too, I carried like chicken breast that you could put in like a microwave and it would cook. I prepped like 20 chicken and rice meals and took it with me and just heated it whenever I want. So you gotta like bring some kind of discipline. I know as a student it's tough. I've been there when you're doing classes and you don't have that much time, but it just takes a couple of hours to prep your meals for the rest of the week. Just takes a couple of hours to prep your meals for the rest of the week. So I don't think you have too many excuses on that front. But like I said, meal prep is really important. So take a day of the week where you cook like maybe 20 meals and eat like 2 or 3 meals per day, and those remaining 2 or 3 meals you can get from like Greek yogurt, whey, cereal, etc. But at the end of the day, what matters is if you're getting a good amount of vegetables, you're drinking enough water, and you're taking your micronutrient supplements, your fish oil. What matters at the end of the day is your caloric intake for the day. So if you're hitting your protein, carbs, and fats need at the end of the day, you're good. So if you have like 2800 calories, you have like 160 grams of protein, 300 grams of carbs, and maybe 50 grams of fats. That doesn't add up, but I'm just giving an example. You can definitely get flexible with sources and hit those needs per day. What matters is that you're hitting those needs per day. So as a student in dorms, like I said, I'm just like recapping: meal prep, different kind of meal options, and the will to do it. I mean, if you want to do it, you will get it done. Prep meals, get different kind of options, spend some time in the grocery store, and you can get flexible. Like I said, you can have the occasional drink, you can have the occasional slice of pizza. But it's really important for you to understand MyFitnessPal, your caloric intake, how to play around with flexibility in your diet, because what matters at the end of the day is just that you're hitting those numbers. So get creative, get flexible, find alternatives. You can definitely do it and you will get there. And training, I mean, you got to train hard. I mean, that's being a student in a dorm is not an excuse not to train hard. You can definitely, you have a school gym, you have any kind of a gym, go get like 1.5 hour sessions. I mean, you're not studying for like 24 hours of the day. You might sleep for like 8 hours. You can definitely get like 1.5 hours. So get it done, guys. Understand nutrition. What matters is your caloric intake for at the end of the day. Hit your macros, look for a variety of sources, prep your meals, and get it, bros. You can definitely do it.